What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about Harbourwalk Condos by Tridel, one of the top builders in this country, that's coming to Lakeview Village. If you're not familiar with Lakeview Village, it's a 177-acre community that will be coming to Lakeshore and Dixie. If you're going past Port Credit eastbound towards Toronto, then it will come up on the right side. So Harbourwalk Condos is going to be the first building to be launched as a part of Lakeview Village. They are accepting worksheets right now, and they will be allocating sometime in mid-September. Lakeview Village will take over 15 years to complete. There are 6 different builders involved in this project. So I can name them off the top here for you. It's Brandhaven, Caven, Green Park, Tridel, Deco, and Opus. So 6 builders will be involved in this 177-acre development, which will stretch from commercial opportunities, retail opportunities, and residential in the form of condos and townhomes. So they are expecting to have over 8,000 residential units making up the whole village, and it's going to bring around 20 to 25,000 more residents to this core. The project in itself, Harbourwalk Condos, as I mentioned, will be the first building to launch for Lakeview Village, and it's by Tridel, as I mentioned, which is one of the top builders. If you look at the renderings, it's just a beautiful building. Occupancy will be in 2028. So if you're looking either as an end user or as an investor, particularly for investors, it is an attractive opportunity in the sense that you do have a long occupancy. There is a potential for appreciation. Assignment is available for the project as well. And you have your standard extended deposit structure of 15% up front. So, 15%, but broken down into increments. But as I mentioned, Harbourwalk Condos, we can take a look right now. If you're looking at my screen, this is a 3D rendering of the whole Lakeview Village. As I mentioned, 177 acres. If you see this part over here, you can see that this is going to be the pier which they're going to build. It's going to be the longest pier in the Great Lakes. And the community itself is going to have transit options. It's going to have shuttle service. So if you're navigating around the whole community as a whole, you will have that transportation option as well. It's going to be, as I mentioned, comprised of retail. So it's going to be a whole district in itself, very similar to Harbourfront in downtown Toronto, but on a bigger level because there is so much space here. This is the trailer for Harbourwalk. I'm just going to fast forward it a little bit. So you can see the pier here. Okay, guys, so if you're looking at Harbourwalk Condos, you can see over here that this is the building. Let me just get my markup tool. Okay, so yeah, as you can see that this is the building for Harbourwalk Condos, which will be released by Tridel. The building itself, they are going to be releasing units on the inside. So the smaller 1-bedroom, 1+ den will be on the inside of the tower. And the penthouse units are here at the top. The building itself, the courtyard, which is here, where the condos will overlook, will kind of be overlooking the courtyard. This courtyard is the size of a football field, 57,000 square feet. If you do that, that's equivalent to a football field. So the actual building itself is going to be quite a large building. Okay, guys, so if you can see over here along the roof of the building, you can see that all these units will have terraces. So if you can see where my cursor is, I'll try to do a markup here for you guys. So I'll show you the rendering of the building one more time here. So you can see that these are all going to be terraces along the rooftop. So these units here will have terraces. Here's the courtyard, and I'll try to mark up to show you guys where. So the 1-bedroom units, the 1+ den, will be released here on the inside of the building overlooking the courtyard. And the penthouse units will be here at the top. Okay, this is another rendering of what the building will look like from the outside. And these viewpoints will be looking towards Lake Ontario. So if we're looking on a map here, I'll zoom this in for you guys. This is the overall map of Lakeview Village. Like I said, the project is going to take, the whole district, the whole village will take over 15 years to complete. So the builders will obviously be releasing their projects in different phases. So in phase 1, Tridel Harbourwalk Condos is the first building to launch. This is the building that we are promoting right now, but in the future, of course, there will be multiple phases where the builders will release their buildings. It's always advantageous in a master plan community if you can get in the first phase, both from a appreciation perspective on your condo and at the right price point. It's always advantageous to get in at the first phase. So if we look at the map here, we can see on the right side, this is all going to be commercial in the Innovation District. So co-working spaces, flexible office space, tech research facilities, this is all going to comprise of well over 10,000 offices for commercial use. The middle of the village will be comprised of mainly retail and residential. So you can see here it says shops, cafes, and restaurants. There will be a hotel, there will be an amphitheater, a cultural center. So there's going to be a lot of entertainment within the district as well. And as I mentioned, both shopping opportunities, a lot of food options, a lot of awesome restaurants. You can see there that they're going to have a water skating feature as well. And they're going to have just open areas to gather and get together with people. Over here, you can see that this is all the waterfront park. So this will extend into the pier. If you're looking to do activities, water activities, kayaking, canoeing, just walk along the trails that are adjacent to the water, to the Lake Ontario. So if we move the map up here towards the left side, we can see this is where Harbourwalk Condos will be. So this big rectangle here, you can see it takes up a lot of space because, as I mentioned, 57,000 square foot of courtyard space is equivalent to a football field. So essentially they're building the whole building around what would be like a football field in terms of size. But this is where Harbourwalk Condos will be. And as I mentioned, the inside units, the courtyard units looking into the courtyard, those will be the one bedroom, the 1+ den units that will be allocated in mid-September. You can submit your worksheets right now, as I mentioned, if you want to get a head start. A lot of people have already done so. And people were also saying that the price point, $700,000, does seem like a high price point. But with this project, the one bedrooms are starting the 600 square foot size. So normally other condo projects, the one bedrooms or the studio units can start as low as the 400 square foot size, sometimes even in the high 300s in downtown Toronto. But with this project, the one bedrooms will be starting at the 620 square foot size. So yes, the price points are a little bit higher, but you're also getting a bigger unit. Not only that, you're paying for where the location is, the whole master plan community as a whole, all the attractions that you're going to have, and occupancy is in 2028. So very likely you should see some appreciation by then. Summer of 2028 is occupancy, which could be delayed into 2029. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but sometimes you never know with these projects. So if you're looking as an investor, it does look like in my opinion, what would be a pretty attractive project. And as I mentioned, it's located right adjacent to the already existing Douglas Park. Over here, you can see this is the already existing lakefront promenade park, and the Port Credit Yacht Club is here. And the whole community will have their own transit system as well. So they will have shuttle service. If you are looking to get to Lakeshore and then connect to either the Long Branch station to take you to downtown Toronto, or if you want to get to Port Credit Station or the Port Credit Village, there will be a transit service here that will connect you to Lakeshore. And they will be building the BRT line by then. So that BRT line that will run along the Lakeshore Road will be able to connect you faster to both the GO stations to get you to where you need to get to. So there's a lot of great pluses here. Okay guys, yeah, so I think I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to go into too much detail and start losing your guys' interest, but if you are interested in more on the project, more details on the project, we can certainly go into more depth, either on a Zoom call or if you want to give me a call at 647-895-1184. Once again, 647-895-1184. I can definitely explain all of the details on the project as a whole. We can even meet at the sales office if you would prefer to see the sales office in person. It's a really beautiful, beautiful office, and the associates there can definitely also explain a lot of questions that you might have. So that's definitely an option as well. So I'll just end it off here. I'll include some information in the description below on the video that you guys can also have a look at. And in terms of floor plans, I do have access to them as well. So they are accepting worksheets, like I said. It's going to be a very high demand project. If you are interested, I would say to give me a call. We can discuss further. And if you'd like to submit a worksheet, we can go ahead with that as well. Until then, guys, have a good one, and we'll chat soon.